Hi, it's Catherine here, and I am so sorry that it's been so long since I've done another makeup video for all of you. It's been a bit crazy this month in March, so crazy busy, but I've got a bit of time. It's now Easter, so yeah, I decided that I would do another tutorial. Very quick one. Well, I say quick. What I want to do today is I want to show you how to do a winged liner, and specifically I want to show you how to do it in a way that is gonna be consistent, because one of the problems can be that you do it once and it feels like a fluke, and then you try and do it another day and it just doesn't seem to work. So what I've been doing is a little bit of research into what works for me. Hopefully it'll be chocolate. Hopefully it'll be useful for you guys as well, because I believe that this is a good technique to get a consistent wing on both sides, and it should also keep it relatively even on both sides as well. Yeah, let's get down to it. What I need you to pick up right now, because I want you to do this with me this time, is I want you to go and pick up an eyeliner that's preferably something that's really creamy and that will just go on really quickly and easily. I just picked up my Illamasqua eyeliner. It's a sort of brown pencil really, but the reason that I want to use this one is because it just goes on so smoothly and quickly, and it's not a very hard pencil. So that really, it just works, and it's perfect for practicing with, because that's what we really want to do today, practice. And the other thing I want you to pick up is a mirror. Either a compact will do, or just practice in front of a bathroom mirror or something as well afterwards. And I also want you to get a cotton pad and your favourite eye makeup remover, because what we're going to do is we're going to draw the wings on, and then we're going to wipe them off, draw them on, wipe it off, draw it on, wipe it off. Because the thing with wings is that it is all practice. And there is a little bit of technique involved, but really if you look around the internet and look at all the different videos for techniques on how to do this, they all tell you the same thing. Practice makes perfect, and there's a good chance that you're going to be just shooting in the dark, practically. So, okay, got all those things? You pause me right now and go and get those things. I'll wait. I'll wait. It's Easter, I've got chocolate, I can wait for however long it takes, seriously. Ready? Okay, let's get into this now then. So, this particular technique, I actually learnt it from watching videos of Miss Fame. Miss Fame is a drag queen, but she also is a professional makeup artist, and as Curtis, he's done an awful lot of amazing shows. And one of the things that he did relatively recently, in the last several months or so, is that he did collaborations with NIKKIETUTORIALS. And in the videos that they both did together, then he actually shows you how to do both a cut crease and a wing. And I've found that if you follow his technique, then you actually will get not just a flawless cut crease, but also quite a flawless wing as well. So I now actually use his technique in order to get my wings correct, essentially. And I just found it works really well. So I'm going to show you today how he does it, and how it'll come out on my eyes. But I'm also going to put links down below to those two videos, because he's lovely, he's really awesome, and Nikki, you've just got to watch NIKKIETUTORIALS, because she loves her makeup, she's amazing at it, very talented, very sweet, very funny as well. So I really recommend that you see her videos as well. So links down below, make sure you watch it. Okay, so his technique goes a little bit like this. If you look, I'm just going to show you by looking into the camera. If you look straight into a mirror and then you tilt your head up a little bit, can you see, if I raise my eyebrows as well, I've got very hooded eyes, so the more hooded your eyes are, the more you need to stretch and lean back. But what you want to do is you want to look forwards, tilt your head back, and then if I raise my eyebrows, can you just see that there is a new sort of, you've got your bone socket just here and just here. What you want to do with your liner is to trace that line, essentially. And you're going to need to get your compact. Pencils at the ready. I told you I want you to do this with me here. And essentially what we want to do is we want to trace that line, the line of your bone socket, and that will cut your crease. And we're going to stretch that right out as well, on the other side as well. Now, a point that I want to make straight away is we're not doing this to get it perfect. We are doing this to practice. So don't worry if it looks bad. In actual fact, I should do an extra video just on what a creative project is like, because one of the things with makeup in particular, if you treat makeup as putting makeup on your face as a creative project, you do not know how it's going to look at the end. Or you have an idea as to how it's going to look at the end, but you don't know for sure. So when you put it all on, then you'll be doing it and then you'll think, oh crap, this is not going to work out well, it's going to go badly, it's going to go badly, this looks terrible right now. Well, yeah, it looks terrible right now because you haven't finished. So, really, don't worry about it looking bad. We are just practicing it, and we are going to be removing it with eye makeup remover as we go along, and we're going to do this several times. Okay? Okay. Cool. Okay, so, holding your mirror up, just look into your mirror, like so, and then if you need to raise your eyebrows, raise your eyebrows. And this looks so attractive on camera. I'm just looking at my screen, which is next to the camera, and this looks incredibly attractive. Not. Anyway, look into your mirror, tilt your head up, and raise your eyebrows, and then you can just see a new crease, or the eye socket just here, and just here. And what I'm going to do, and I want you to do it with me, I want you to trace your eye socket and then to pull it out as well, quite far, okay? Let's do this. So, head back, eyebrows raised, and I can see, don't be afraid to have a feel into your eye socket, just to feel where the bone is, and where it starts, just stick your pencil there. In my case, it starts about here. Okay, now, when I look at my bones, I can feel that it goes down quite severely and quite heavily, so if I follow this, like so, and then once you reach a certain point where it dips, you then want to just flick it out towards the end of your eyebrow, like so. Now, I started on the right hand, with my right hand, doing it on the right hand side, and this side, I'm not very good at doing it on my right hand side, so I'm showing you my vulnerable side here. That terribly messy line is your cut crease, okay? I know, it looks incredibly sexy, but this is not the finished product, and this is just a practice, okay? So do not freak out that it doesn't look good on you, okay? All good, right. Now I'm going to do it on the other side. Feel into the bone again. Yeah, it's about there, isn't it? Here. Okay. And then hold your breath if you need to, because sometimes it's a good thing to hold your breath when you do this. It adds to the suspense, you know. And then I can just feel it comes down here. And then we're gonna flick it out. Okay, that looks terrible, but you should see though that when you finish your flick at the end, it actually is quite level. And that's a really good thing, because what you then want to do is you want to follow the curve of your under eye and connect it to that point there. So trace the line of your curve that goes from your under eye and then just link it. See? And if we do the same on this side, and you see me pulling my face, pull that face. And then what you can see is a bit of a clown eye, yes, but I want you to now take your eye makeup remover, get it on your pad, got your cotton pad ready, and what you want to do now is just really carefully take off the cut crease. So that you are left just with that line here. See? Okay, I'm doing it the same on the other side. Right, can you see that? Those are actually quite very even lines. Do you see? Okay. And that's how I actually will do my winged lines now, because to try and keep them even. Okay? And hopefully you should find that you should have relatively even lines going up as well. And that will be your guideline, because you use this as a guideline for putting your eyeshadow on, and then afterwards you create the full wing and pull it back in towards your eyes, like so. What I do when I look straight and I'm pulling this line back in, I actually end up creating quite a big wing, and I aim for either the middle of my eye or the far side. So when you look straight ahead, you can aim for either the one side of your eye or your pupil, or even a bit further. I'm actually going to aim for the pupil just to show you. So when I look straight in my mirror, I can see that it finishes here. So I'm just going to take that line and overshoot it a little bit. But that's cool. I've actually hit it right on the other side of my eye when I look straight ahead, which is cool. And when you fill that in, can you see that? That actually is a relatively straight line, and that gives you the wing. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I need to aim for the other side of my eye, like so. And I'm just going to fill it in really messily because we're just practicing here. Like so. Okay, and because this is just a practice, I'm just going to wipe it off.